Siku 24 za kuizunguka Zanzibar zilizofanywa Bi Caron akitembea kilomita 376 katika kuzunguka viunga mbalimbali vya Zanzibar. Hapa ni Forodhani, kama ambavyo unaona ni moja ya maeneo ya kihistoria lakini maeneo ya kitalii katika visiwa vyetu vya Zanzibar. Leo tupo hapa kwa ajili ya kuungana na Bi Caroline hapa katika tukio lake la kihistoria kubwa. Tutamsikiliza anasemaje, amefanya zoezi la kuzunguka Zanzibar, takriban Zanzibar yote. Sasa leo ameamua kuhitimisha ama kumaliza zoezi lake hilo. Tutakuja kufahamu kwa nini ameamua kufanya hivyo, litatusaidia nini sisi, litatufunza nini. Huyo hapa mwenyewe ataweza. Mimi jina langu ni Bakari Masudi kutoka Riyadh TV, mwenzangu ni Ridhivan Sharif. Congratulations for this, and actually I'm very impressed with your event, and but some people they saw us, so you have to explain yourself. People, they want to know you, so welcome.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me here. My name is Caroline Langevoort. I lived for many years at Zanzibar in Stone Town, and I really, really like the island. But I didn't know the beaches that well, and I had to do some more exercise. So I decided to combine these two things together to walk around this beautiful island, but following the shores. So I started last year in November, beginning of November. I started from my house at Kipunda. I went to Malindi, and then we went north. And we walked average 15 or 16 kilometers a day. And the place where we stopped is where the next time we started to walk again. So normally we walk one day in the weekend, and then sometimes we have the rest for 2 or 3 weeks, and then another walk again. And so today we finished the whole walk, coming back to Zensi Cafe at Forodhani.
Thank you. Many people, they want to know why you plan to do this, and today you have decided to do like small events. Just you can tell us about it.
Yes, what I said, I didn't know the beaches that much, and I thought if I just follow the beach, follow the shores, then I can't miss any spots, and then I will see the most beautiful places, what happened. So that's how it started, and I got kind of addicted to it because we have so many places at Zanzibar, and we've seen them all.
How many years you are in Zanzibar?
I started living here in 2012.
I think this is like a class for the people of Zanzibar. So you have chance maybe to say the benefit of this for you and the benefits for the other people of Zanzibar.
Yeah, I think if you keep on doing exercises, it benefits your body, and also mentally it will help you a lot. I never thought I could do this, and of course I didn't do it alone. Every time someone, or at least one or some other friends came with me, and we walked together, every time different people, but I couldn't do it without them, because some parts were really, really hard, slippery, rocky, or seaweed. And because my balance is not the best, I needed some hands, literally in helping hand, and they did. But then you can see that if you work together and you really like to do it, and you put all the effort and energy in it, you can do it.
Do you think to do something else?
Yeah, definitely. I'm addicted, and what I said, Zanzibar has so many places to offer. It is so beautiful, so I definitely like to continue. I like to do some small parts of the island, for example, around Mazangini or Josani Forest. I like to explore the islands, the small islands in front of the coast, but that is all day trips. And then finally, my goal is next year to go to Pemba. For example, 1 week, do as much as possible at the beach, but there it's a bit harder because of the mangrove, but do all the small paths and then stay at local families. and see how far we come in 1 week and then maybe later another week. But I definitely also like to do something at Pemba.
Very good, very good. And here in Zanzibar, there's a lot of group of exercise. When you go to the beach in morning, you can see a lot of people there. So, do you think to join with them?
I've done it. I've done it in front of Serena, and I really like it because it is beautiful hour of the day. It's not that warm. The day starts, and you feel fresh after it. So I really hope I can join later on again. But I can, yeah, I can advise people just do it because it's good. You feel better and also with this, there are so many nice things to see in Zanzibar. I've been to spots that I even didn't heard about it, and it is nice to explore the island. Yes.
I have to say thank you and congratulations again. And maybe I hope to join with you. But
Oh, what I'm doing, a friend of mine, Salma, has an agency, travel agency, Busara Tours, and I will advise her to create some trips of the most beautiful parts that we have been. So please, Karibu Sana, to walk with us one day to see, and you can do it via Busara Tours. So that will be very nice. But I will invite you definitely.
thank you and asante sana. In your journey, we believe that there's a good day and bad days. So tell us in your journey how you see.
Ah, this is nice. It's my favorite brownie. And my favorite chai masala. I love it.
Okay.
Favorite at Zenji. Yes. Now, to be honest, we almost only had very good things. I don't have negative things. We had some hard days or hard times. For example, I was one time stuck in the mud, in the tope. And that was a bit scary because I felt down, 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 down. I couldn't get out of by myself. But the nice thing here, that local people come and this guy came and pulled me out and I was saved. So, but to be honest, we almost have nothing negative or nothing hard. It was hard walking because of the slippery rocks and so on. But the beautiful days, I have two favorite days. One was at Usi. It was so pure and so people were so friendly there. And it was one of the longest day. It was one of the hardest day. But it was really amazing. That was really one of my highlights. And another part what I really liked was at Makunduchi. We couldn't follow the shore because of storm. So we went bits inland, just 200 meters from the shores, and we saw the most beautiful baobab valley. We call it baobab valley. It was beautiful. We first climbed the lighthouse, and then we followed that path. And then we visited a little village, and everyone was welcoming us. And it is also nice that if you walk a bit through all these shambas, that people offer you all these fruits and take home and take here. And people were really, really great and helpful to us. So today it was one of the hardest days because of the weather. We had almost no rain this 24 days. Today only rain, but it's good. The country needs rain, so we don't complain.
It's good.
Yeah.
In our culture, when you do something and rain come, they
It
say
brings
that
luck.
the
Yes.
blessed
So I
day.
got luck.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a good day also.
Yeah.
It's a good day. It's a good evening. I have seen you are a lot of activity, but I have surprised to see about this picture because it's very interesting for me.
Yeah, that picture was also a very special moment for us. What happens? We were always calculating the tide. I
Yeah.
have an app on my telephone, and then I can see the low tide and the high tide. And of course, we try to walk as much as possible during the low tide. But sometimes, the beaches here, you walk like this, and then there is a rock, and then you have to go like this to go around the rocks. And then one moment, it was not that the tide was not that high, but suddenly we had to walk through water till here, like you saw on the photo. But I thought I just continue because I'm following the shore. So yeah, it happens sometimes that we start with walking the water till our hips, and then
Okay.
suddenly it is till our shoulders. So I had to wear the bag on my head
Yeah.
because my telephone was in it, some other things. I didn't want to get it wet. So it was really challenging because also you can't see underwater what's there. So sometimes there are rocks, and then yeah, it's slippery. So it was really hard, but it felt funny. And the good thing was it was a very warm day. So the moment I came out of the water again, within a half an hour, I was dry and I had it warm again.
Really, I'm very excited with your events, but here in Zanzibar is the tourist country. What you can say about the people in Zanzibar?
Environment is a very important subject to focus on. More people are living here, more tourists are coming, and we see that there is a lot of plastic at the beach. Some areas are pretty clean, but at some areas we were really shocked. What we saw plastic bottles, but also a lot of clothes, shoes, flip flops, all these containers of cooking oil. So, and we know plastic is very bad for the health. If it's in the sea, it will be very small parts, and fish will eat it, and indirectly eat also this plastic. So we really have to concentrate how we can avoid to have this plastic waste, but also maybe use less plastic. So I think it's a very important focus point for Zanzibar because the number of people living here grows very fast, but also tourists are more coming. It is a good thing, but we also have to think of our beautiful nature and that we keep it healthy for everyone.
So, what do you want to say?
No, I just wanted to thank my friends who walked with me. They were really supportive. We had a lot of fun. And what I said before, I couldn't have done it without them. So I like to thank them. I like to thank all the people who made this walk possible. And I definitely like to continue.
Ndio tamati hapa ya mazungumzo yetu ambao kwa kiasi kikubwa yalikuwa yamejikita kuziangazia siku 24 za kuizunguka Zanzibar zilizofanywa Bi Caron akitembea kilomita 376 katika kuzunguka viunga mbalimbali vya Zanzibar, hususan au hasa katika maeneo ya fukwe. Na leo ndo tumefikia tamati hapa katika mkahawa huu au tunaita Zenji Cafe hapa maeneo ya Forodhani, miongoni mwa maeneo muhimu katika sekta ya utalii ambayo yana historia kubwa katika nchi yetu. Lakini pamoja na mambo mengine akizungumzia jambo lake yeye, lakini amezungumzia umuhimu wa watu wa kufanya mazoezi, lakini amezungumzia juu ya wananchi wa Zanzibar kuendelea kuyatunza mazingira, hasa kuimarisha sekta usafi. Tunapozungumzia usafi katika visiwa vyetu vya Zanzibar, maana yake unazungumzia kuimarisha utalii wetu wa Zanzibar kama ambavyo viongozi wetu wamekuwa mstari wa mbele. Shukrani za pekee zimwendee Rais wa Zanzibar na Mwenyekiti wa Baraza la Mapinduzi Daktari Hussein Ali Mwinyi kwa kulisisitiza hili, na Bi Caron ameliona hili. Sisi wenyewe wa Zanzibari tuna kila sababu ya kuendelea kuitunza nchi yetu, kuimarisha usafi na vitu vingine kama hivyo. Kama ambavyo nimekuambia awali, ndio tuko katika hoteli hapa ama tuko katika viunga vya Forodhani. Mimi jina langu ni Bakari Masudi, mtaalamu wangu hapa ama director wangu ni Ridwan Sharifu. Tuwatakie kila laheri na tuendelee kuwa pamoja.